People are very comfortable out here.
Okay, this is Senate Rules brief meeting on April 24th. And we have two pieces of business to take up. One comes to us from our Government Operations Committee concerning a bill that is now locked in rules. Would you like to make a pitch for that?
Absolutely. So I am here to ask that H626, an animal welfare bill, be released from rules to the Senate Government Operations Committee. We have the companion bill in our committee, and it is a really important bill to members of our committee. So we'd like to take a look at it and see where it differs from our bill, or maybe it doesn't. We don't know, but we'd like a chance to take a look at it.
So generally speaking, when we have a rules committee about this, we have brief discussion, but usually it's a positive result. In other words, unless there's a wave of bills that we feel like we need to hold back because it's too late for them. But in this instance, at least, my tendency personally would be to say yes, but discussion from others.
I'm all for it.
I'm for doing it too. I mean, I thought we'd have more actually post crossover than we've had. This is the first one. So, and this is setting up a government, another piece of government. So I think it's something that we should be discussing, and I'm happy to release it.
I am too.
I don't know if it has an appropriation, but I would caution, we need to, we did approve an additional game warden in the budget, and it was designed specifically to give them more person power to investigate. So, so I just want to mention that there's a nexus with the decision.
That's the same person who's in this bill.
No, this is a different
This is
bill.
over and above that.
It's just different. It's not, it's
There is a position.
But
that's
I believe
funded
it's
through it.
funded through an increase in your dog license or
Okay,
something.
yeah.
There'd be a
Okay.
fee, so it'd have to go to
Okay.
finance.
So I think it's, I would agree, if this is, animal cruelty is a significant
but
issue.
And nobody wants it, so I think giving it a home.
Yeah.
it needs a home, and we're creating a home. I believe that's what we're doing, right?
That is my understanding of what our bill is doing.
Yeah.
I had.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
one.
So are you looking for a motion?
I would love a motion.
Well, then I'll give you one. I would move that we release H626 from Senate rules and send it on its way.
The motion has been made to release it from Senate rules. Any further discussion?
Could I also, the question, where is the, when we release it, do we release it to the secretary for him to choose where it goes, or can we release it to a specific committee?
You cannot release it to a specific committee.
He's the control.
So no, I'm not the presiding officer, will be tomorrow. But we do make
Kill it.
recommendations. That's one of the things I did want to mention. Sometimes the animal cruelty bills have gone to judiciary. Sometimes
Oh,
they've
that's
gone-
right, they have.
Sometimes they've gone to, hey, this one would, our recommendation will be government ops, because I wanted to make sure people knew that, because sometimes we've had discussions about chairs asking for bills that may not go to their. committee.
But I could theoretically go rogue and send it wherever
Are
I
you?
want.
Those are-
And then the other.
Tim Ash always had a judiciary.
The other part of it is, this bill probably needs to go to both my.
It's,
Oh, because it's raising
It
a
has
fee.
fees and it does spend money.
right.
Okay. So with that said,
Motion's made.
motion's been made. Those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, unanimous. So I guess we'll assign that tomorrow, John, on the floor. Thank you, Senator Verhofstadt.
Thank you.
Second piece of business involves the yield bill, which is not as currently in the rules. It is not exempted from the crossover deadline. So the recommendation of the Senate Secretary was that we preemptively allow it to bypass the Rules Committee and travel on its way. Discussion on that?
I think we should be anticipatory, shall we? And
Pending
allow that to
passage,
happen.
pending
it
passage.
hasn't even passed yet.
I know, pending passage.
Pending passage, right?
Right.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but because of the time sensitivity, I think there's no choice.
Yeah.
to,
Senator Purse?
that.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, a motion.
And I so move.
Okay, moved by Senator from Caledonia that we preemptively bypass the Rules Committee with the yield bill. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? And passes unanimously. So that being all of our business, I would ask any other business?
I would like to welcome Senator Kitchell to and Senator Perchlik.
I was on there before.
Oh, you were?
He
Oh,
was here
I'm the new,
before
I'm
as
the new
as
one.
the
Oh.
assistant majority leader.
Oh, I see. Oh,
So we're old buddies on
I
this, but
see.
we'd like to welcome you,
Thank
Jane.
you.
It's wonderful to have
I second the welcome. All those in favor of welcoming Jane? Okay, so I guess the meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
you. Thank you very much.